Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. Today, Leo, you guys got the vision in reverse. So the vision speaks about dreams, right? And the vitality, the energy that you get when you follow your dreams. And one of the things I like about this card is it says, how tired are you in this moment? If you're super tired right now, then you'll know how connected or disconnected you are from what it is that you're doing, from living out your dreams. Because the vitality and the energy that you carry out and that you exude every single day is going to be it's correlated to your dreams. So if you feel exhausted right now and it's like the beginning of the day, then you kind of already have that knowing that maybe you're not on the right path, maybe you're not on the right dream. And I keep getting this for Leo. So I think I got a reading about this before, where Leo was like someone who just like stopped dreaming, or someone who's so doesn't think that their dreams are possible, so they just stop believing in them and go in a totally different direction because it's like easier. But I kind of feel like this energy is being put to an end. I don't know why. Like, I feel every week we keep getting this with Leo, but I don't know why. I feel like something has changed. I have no idea why, but I have a feeling that something has changed. I think maybe Leo, you're becoming, you're getting onto the fact that maybe you are not really connected, or maybe, you're far away from your dreams, or maybe you're remembering a dream. It's interesting. Another thing that this card says is like, listen to old music, like listen to things that you used to listen to when you were younger, listen to, watch movies that you used to watch when you were younger, connect back to that person who used to dream, right? So again, I get this feeling that this is not gonna last. I mean, I don't think it can last forever. I think you're becoming aware of the fact that you're not living out. I feel like it's your energy. I'm feeling something with your energy. It's like you can't be living out your dream and then be really tired and really sluggish and really slow and really like tired. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't work like that. So I think you're aware of it, but now it's like, what are you gonna do? So I feel like a plan coming here, some sort of like, okay, like I have to do some sort of plan. Like I can't just stay here. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I can't just stay in this energy anymore. So it's actually maybe good that it's in reverse, because it's like, only from a disconnect can we put work into it. So it's good that you're aware of it. So now it's like, what are you going to do with that fact? And that's what I'm getting, Leo. So let's pull some cards on this. This is actually really good. So Leo, I feel like you are in a crossroads right now, and a lot of it has to do with this idea of not necessarily feeling that energy for the life that you have right now. It's about that vitality, that energy, right? The life force and the creative, like all this energy, but it's not there for wherever you are right now. So I feel like, again, it's an important thing that this comes up in your life, so that you have the chance to reevaluate, right? And see, okay, so then where is it that I feel most energetically lifted? Like, where do I feel happiest? Where do I feel, that I have the most fun? You know what I mean? Like, I think this could even just be about having fun, like life is not supposed to be, one day of fun and the rest of the days of the year are just sitting, working. Again, like, where can I have fun every single day? Or where's the best chance I'm gonna have, the life that I want to live? And I feel you're getting the hint now, right? With the King of Fire upright, I feel like you're starting to become more passionate for living a life like authentically, but not only authentically, but I feel like, again, this has all to do with like life force, energy, vitality. You're not feeling that, so it's like, where will I feel that? Where can I feel that? And I feel with the Page of Swords and Wisdom, we have a lot of sword energy out here, and I feel like that makes a lot of sense with the vision, right? Because it's about seeing something. And then we end this with communication. So I feel like, again, the sword energy is very important right now, Leo, whether it be just communicating or just your higher self is communicating to you and you want to figure out what the messages are, right? Like, again, your dreams. I feel like that could be a sword energy. You know, what are my dreams? And you've been blocked off from your dreams for a long time. I feel like with the Page of Swords, though, you're coming back around into that realm of like, what are my dreams? What do I really want? It's like time, you know, it's time. I feel for some reason like it's just time. It's time to get yourself toward moving in that direction. And I see a person here that I feel like you might have even lied to be honest, because we have the King and the Queen of Air here, right? So I feel like it's interesting that we're talking about dreams, and then we have two people here that are, you know, in the sword element. So I feel like the sword, again, is like the dream element. And I feel like someone here kind of gave you that offer, you know, come take this ride with me, like come on this dream with me, come on this journey with me. And I feel like there's this Leo who rejected that offer. And not, honestly, I feel like it was because, I mean, I don't know, for everyone it's going to be a different reason, but there was a reason why you rejected this person's offer, right? Like someone here is like, hey, like, let's go, you know, like you see the dream with me and I see the dream with you, right? We see the dream with one another. We see the vision together. The vision works with each other. Let's like work together on this. And I feel like, Leo, you being the masculine energy here and here, someone didn't take the offer, and now it's just honestly like, I feel like you're very unhappy. You know, I feel like it didn't make you happy to, I think you thought it would make you happy maybe. I don't know what you were thinking, to be honest. I feel like you thought that wherever you were going, I think you were just scared, to be honest. Like, I feel like fear for everything because I have the ego card here. I think you were just scared of not knowing where this would lead to, right? Like, there wasn't a security behind it, but it's interesting because it's like, how are you going to doubt your own dream? You know what I mean? Like, you doubted your own dreams. I don't know how to explain that. Like, how can you doubt your own dream? How can you doubt your own vision? Like, that's what I don't get about this reading. It's like, how and why would you? You know, why would you doubt your own dreams, your own visions? And I feel, I don't know how you became so disconnected, but I feel like a Leo here that became so disconnected from their dream. Like, I don't get how you can't defend your own dream. I don't know, or maybe you felt like this person couldn't be a part of this dream, but I'm seeing that they were supposed to be, right? With this Queen of Air and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like the opportunity came with this person. You know, I think this person would have helped you with the dream. Like, I feel like this person would have helped you create the dream that you wanted to create. But again, it's like you wouldn't even defend your own dream at that point. And I feel like now you're just sitting there wondering, you know, what you could do to fix this problem, to fix the situation, because I feel like you're starting to believe in that dream again, or you're starting to come around to that dream or whatever dream that you had. It's kind of, I mean, I know it's like hard reading to understand, but I think it's just basically like someone gave up on their own dreams, on their own self, and now they're coming back around to the idea of like, wait, I have to, like, I can't, I don't know, it's like you can't just like forget about it, you know what I mean? You can't just give up on something and then just move forward in a totally new direction. That's what I'm getting with this. It's like, I don't know, I think you thought that you could. I think you thought that you could just like forget, you know, everything and just keep moving, and I don't think it worked like that. I don't know, I have no idea. Like, I really am getting confused at why this Leo, I feel like they lied. You know, they lied about something. They lied about their dream, or they lied. Again, there's something here with the King of Swords in reverse, this masculine energy. Like, they just didn't understand that this was like the opportunity that they needed to take, and now they're sitting there like, okay, like, where's this why did I not take this opportunity? Like, in hindsight, like, I should have done this and that and this. But yeah. I see, again, like, the creation of the dream with the Three of Pentacles. I feel like for some reason it has a lot to do with another person for you. Like, you want somebody to be there. Like, I don't know if you even understand that about yourself, but I see in this dream, and it's interesting because even in the vision, we have two owls. We have hands coming together. So it's interesting, like, I think you thought, like, maybe you could create this all on your own, and you can't. Like, I don't know why, but there's a feminine energy connected to both the building of it and the creation of it and the taking care of it. Like, there is this feminine energy there, nurturing it, right, and taking care of it. We have the Empress and the Queen of Air. So again, it's like someone saw the dream the same way you saw the dream, but like you didn't go necessarily with the person that you could make that dream with. So I don't know, it's like you sabotaged yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know why. Again, like we do stupid shit sometimes out of fear. I just get fear, and pain, and that was the biggest reason with the ego card and the Three of Swords. You're scared. You're just straight up scared, and you just like ran away. I feel like someone just ran away. With the King of Air, it's like I'll like even being dishonest to yourself and being dishonest to this person. So maybe you lied to this Queen of Air, or maybe you just were dishonest to yourself. But you're not happy. You're in fear, and you didn't take this offer, and now you're just confused as to like why you did that in the first place. Like again, you had someone that was willing to try to help you create exactly what you wanted. It's like you had the same vision as someone else. Like the two of you had the same wants, the same goals, the same desires, and then like that person comes around and you throw them away. Makes like literally no sense, but I think it was all out of ego and it was all out of fear. Maybe you had some sort of betrayal or heartbreak in the past, and that is what's like feeding the ego to tell you like, no, don't take that offer with that person. But now you're just sitting there like, I think you're like looking back up, right? And if you're looking up, the Queen of Air is up here, and you're just like, I don't even know why I did that, to be really honest. And we have all these twos, we have the Two of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. So you're just like in between. Like you don't necessarily understand. I feel like you're starting to begin to understand why you did that here in the beginning with the Wisdom and the Page of Swords. I also feel like you might be spying on this Queen or this Empress. I feel like you're trying to like figure things out before you go and communicate with them. And I think that's what's coming up next. I feel like you're going to communicate with this person and try to explain to them what it was that happened here. Like why it was that you did not take the offer in the first place, and why it's taking you so long to get here, because that's all I'm getting with this read. It's like you had this dream, you had this vision, the vision is coming to life, and then you reject it out of fear, right? And then now you're here wondering like how you can remedy the situation, and the only way to fix the situation is to again believe in the dream, to go back to the dream, to go back to the beginning. Like what was the dream in the first place? What was it that you got you spooked in the first place? Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if you understand this fully. With knowledge in reverse, I don't think you understand like the extent that your ego plays when it comes to your life, but I feel like that's something worth diving into, right? Like why you're afraid of the unknown, or why you're afraid of working with someone else. There's something here that you're afraid of, like, and you don't even understand why. And I feel like it's about you. I feel like it's about you, and it's about you and your ego. So yeah, we have a lot of the same energy in this read. It's this energy of like the death in reverse. That's how I would explain this read. It's like you're not letting something end, and you're not letting something start new. You're just like stagnant. Again, I'm getting that with all these cards. It's like instead of seeing things for what they really were, you let your imagination like take over, and you let your fear and your ego take over. And it's like, I don't know how to distinguish like the dream part of yourself from the imagination and fear part of yourself, but I guess the only way to distinguish the two is fear, right? Like in a dream, in a fantasy, there is no fear because it's a fantasy, right? So I feel like you came close to a fantasy, and then you were like, this can't be real, and you just ran away. Right? It's like you getting your fantasy, it's like you getting your wishes and your hopes and your desires, but then not taking them, and it's weird. It's a weird energy, but it's honestly like lying to yourself, thinking that you're like protecting yourself, but you're like, instead of it's like you think you're protecting yourself, but at the end of the day, like you're just being scared. You know what I mean? Like you're just actually being scared. So it's like you came very close to a fantasy of yours. That's what I'm getting. Or I feel like here there was almost a very close call to getting what it was you wanted, and then there's someone here that just ran away. Could have been this other person. I feel like it's this masculine because we have the King of Air in reverse. So I feel like it's definitely this masculine. I feel like it's you, again, with the sun. That's your card, Leo. So I feel like it was you, Leo. Like you ran away, and now you're just like trying to figure out why. And I feel like with the moon in your reverse, you're figuring out why. You're figuring out that it had a lot to do with fear. You're figuring out that it had a lot to do with ego. And now it comes time to make this decision. And I feel like the decision is to go again and try to create that dream, or to just, let the dream, like, again, it's like, will you let your dream go? Will you let your dream die? Is it something that you're willing to give up at this moment in your life? And I feel like you're not. So I feel like you're going to do what you need to do. Again, I see like this vision, this dream has a lot to do with another person. So I feel fear was the main reason for you running away from your own dream. And it's like you were not even loyal to yourself and to your own dream at one point. And again, all this had to do with fear. All this had to do with you being scared. And now I feel like you want to go and remedy the situation with someone. I feel like that's what you're discovering now. Like, you, again, we have the Eight of Wands, which is communication, right? And we have a lot of wand energy, and I feel like that's the beginning and the end, right? Like, you're coming more into your element and more understanding who it is that you are. And I feel like, again, you let fear dictate a lot of the parts in your life that were important, and the times that you should have stood up for your dreams and like a person and what you wanted, you didn't. So now I think you're deciding, like, it's time to decide now, again, like, to have the vision or to not, you know, like, to have the life that you want to create, to have that dream or not, you know, it's like, it's time. And I don't think you're, you know, I don't want to say like time is of the essence, but I feel like, you know, it is time. It is time. If you're already understanding what it was that happened here, now it's time. Like, you're just looking up at the person and wondering like where they went. And it's like, all you have to do is communicate with the person and ask them, like, you know, like, be like, hi, you know, it's not that difficult in terms of communicating with someone. But I think the hardest part was understanding why you sabotaged this. And again, it came from fear, it came from ego, but now I feel like you're not really caring anymore about how, you know, crazy this dream might be, or how, you know, it's like you're getting your fantasy, you know what I mean? It's like working towards your fantasy, not being afraid of your own fantasies and your own dreams. And I like this a lot, because it's like, you're not hiding from yourself anymore. I don't know why. It's like, it was hard for you to even say I think it's also like, people are going to see what you want in life, and people are going to see who it is that you really are. And that's an aspect of yourself that I feel like you hide, because again, it's like, you know, when it comes to being you, right, it's easier to just hide. It's easier to be, you know, in a facade of, you know, I just work and I do this. But I think when you take this person into the equation, you have to be more authentic. You know what I mean? Like, this person is gonna know when you're kind of BSing and when you're hiding. So I feel like you might be someone who hides a lot of who you are to others. And I think like choosing your fantasy is scary, not only because it's like you're getting what you want, but because others are gonna see it. You know what I mean? Others are gonna see your fantasy. Others are gonna, it's like when you create your, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you're creating your like your dream, and then people are gonna obviously see it, and like you're afraid. I feel like a lot of perspectives of people is what also makes you run away from this. The fact that like others are gonna see it and be like, oh shit, like that's what this person likes and that's what this person is into, and I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I'm getting with, is like, oh, that's what this person is into, you know, that's what this person's desire is. And I don't know why you have like, I feel like Leo has a problem with like letting everyone see that, you know what I mean, and being proud to have like this person on their arm, be like, yeah, that is who I choose, and this is the life I want, and it is what it is, you know what I mean? So it's being authentic to you, you know, like I think that's what's the hardest thing for you, Leo, because you think too much about like what others will say. And I think, again, if it won't work out, then you feel like you'll be like the fool, you know. But I feel like you're not afraid anymore. I feel like with this Two of Swords, you're gonna try to go back to this person, and maybe even ask for a higher level of commitment, or just to like, again, I just think communication would be the biggest thing right now, right? Because it's like you see why you messed up, and you see where you went wrong, and now it's like, okay, let me talk to them. So I think you're definitely getting there, Leo. So Leo, I feel a lot of, I don't know if I had this for you guys before, but when I get Fatima, the mother of imams, I always get something with religion, and something with lineage, and something again with like the way things are supposed to be, and the way things are meant to be, again, and like this very like strict family maybe. So that's what I'm getting with you guys, Leo. I feel, and especially with freedom is yours in reverse, 33. I feel like for a very long time, it's like you can't even, I feel like you can't display what your fantasies are, because it's not, it's not a part of like maybe your religion, right, to be with someone not of your religion. It's maybe not allowed to like from your lineage to be with this person. That's what I'm getting a lot of like it's a religious thing. I always get this with Leo. It's like either a religious thing or it's a lineage thing. It's like this person's not the same culture as you or religion as you, and that's the main problem, or I feel like that's what you think the issue is, and that's what's keeping you from your own life, right? And that's what I feel like you just put the brakes on everything and you just ran away, and it had a lot to do with fear that people are going to see. I think it's fear is like also, you know, when you do something out of the box, you feel like, you know, people are gonna judge you, one, and two, it's like if it doesn't work out, then you're like a fool, you know what I mean? Like you were the one that was brave and took like a chance on love, and then that ended up biting you in the ass. So you're just like, okay, like I'm gonna play it safe, and I feel like it's not time to play it safe anymore, Leo. Like it's not. It doesn't necessarily matter what religion you are or what your family says with this lineage and religion and all the shit. These are constructs that are not necessarily real. if that makes any sense to you, you could like get that. But that's what I'm getting with this. It's like at the end of the day, all that matters is love. You know what I mean? And you have the choice to be free. You just have to choose it. It's like, again, it's your choice, Leo, to have the life that you want, to go out on this adventure with this person. This is just reminding me of adventure. And that's exactly what this vision card was talking about. It's again, it's the same message over and over again, but it's like, Leo, what is it that makes you feel like your energy's at 100, you want to go on an adventure? Like again, if you feel like very tired, then you already know that you're not necessarily where you're meant to be. You know what I mean? Like if you don't feel enthused about the person you're with right now or enthused about the life you're living right now, they're telling you like you just have to choose freedom for yourself, right? And again, freedom is a tricky thing when it comes to lineage and religion and shit like that. But if you could look past that and just be brave at this moment and be free, I feel like it has a lot to do with being brave and like being authentic and not being scared to like show people what it is that you like and who it is that you are. Like again, it's like you want to choose somebody that everyone's gonna know what your taste is, or everyone's gonna know what your type is, or I don't know. It's like something about the person that you're choosing kind of exposes you and exposes your life. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that this other person, this Queen of Swords and this Empress, is very authentic. So you can't just like fake who you are when you're around this person. But I feel like you're fake around this is what I'm getting for some of you. I feel like you might be a little bit fake when it comes to being around your family or your friends. Like you put on this facade, like you put on what they want to see. But when this person comes into your life, you can't be that fake person. So I think if you brought this person into your life and they saw like how fake you were being, or like how, you know, that's what I'm literally getting with this now. Is like if they saw like the way you acted around your family and like the way that you acted, like they'd be like, who the hell are you? You know, like you're these two people. And I feel like you are these two people. Like you act like one person around your family and friends, and then you're this completely different person when you're around this Empress. So I think that it's very hard for you because it's like if you bring this Empress into your life and you create a life with this person, you have to like let go of that facade that you put up with your family. And I think that brings this bigger question of like, who is it that you really are, Leo? You know what I mean? Like, who are you? And that's my biggest question is like, who are you, Leo? Like, who are you? Are you this person with your family? Is that who you really are? Or is that the conditioned part of you, right? That ego part of you. And I feel like that's the bigger question here. It's like you have to decide who you are, right? Like you can't choose this person. The reason you couldn't choose this person in the past is because you couldn't choose your authentic self in the past. So if you choose your authentic self, I feel like you know exactly who you'll be choosing to go on that adventure with. But if you choose to be like that conditioned part of yourself and that person that everybody wants to see, then this person can't come into your life because they don't even know who that is. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is a conflict within you because again, you haven't decided who it is that you are. You haven't decided who it is that you want to be like in life. You have these two sides that you go back and forth in, and to be with this person, you have to truly be free. And that's what's most scary for you, Leo. So I understand how this could be, but I think, again, the best answer is to choose to be authentic, to choose to be yourself, and to not be afraid of what anybody's going to think. And again, if you are around family and friends and you're like always having to be this like conditioned person, but you're never always being authentic, then that's a problem in itself too. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe it's just you. Like maybe all you have to do is just be yourself and show people who it is that you truly are. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone's gonna be mad at you if they really truly love you, right? It might be a side that, you know, they're not expecting to see, but I feel like, honestly, Leo, just do it. Like, be yourself. At the end of the day, like, you being this fake self is not doing anyone any justice. It's not doing the person you're connected to any justice. It's not doing your family any justice. They don't even know who the real you is. So, Leo, this comes down to the bigger question of, like, who are you? You know? Anyway, Leo, I love you guys. This is a crazy read. Like, I think you have someone here that just won't accept you for, they won't understand who it is that you are in front of your parents, but I think maybe this person might understand you a little bit more than you think. So I wouldn't be afraid. I wouldn't be afraid anymore, Leo. Like, don't be afraid anymore. Don't be afraid to be yourself, and don't be afraid to go back to this person, because I feel like, again, when you communicate to them, you're going to get like an instant, you know, higher level of commitment. So I just think that this is all going to work out in your favor if you choose to be authentic. So yeah, Leo, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.